If your husband worked his whole life and paid into Social Security, you might assume that when he passes away, you simply get to keep collecting his full benefit. That assumption could cost you thousands of dollars if you don't understand how this actually works. So let's clear this up right now, because the answer is not a simple yes or no. A widow does not automatically get her husband's full Social Security check the moment he dies. What she gets depends heavily on a few key factors, and the biggest one is timing. If you wait until your own survivor full retirement age to start collecting survivor benefits, you can receive up to 100% of what your husband was entitled to. That's the best case scenario. But if you claim earlier than that, even by a year or two, your monthly amount gets permanently reduced. Claim as early as age 60, which is the earliest a widow can start, and you're looking at around 71.5% of his benefit instead of the full amount. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. The benefit you inherit is based on what your husband was actually receiving, not some theoretical maximum. If he claimed early, say at 62, and took a reduced benefit for the rest of his life, that reduction carries over to you. But if he waited until 70 and earned those delayed retirement credits, your survivor benefit reflects that higher, maximized amount. So his claiming decision doesn't just affect his own income, it directly shapes what you'll receive as a widow. There are exceptions worth knowing too. If you're caring for his child who is under 16 or disabled, you can actually claim the full unreduced benefit at any age, regardless of your own. And if you're dealing with a disability yourself, you may be able to start as early as 50. One more thing that trips people up is the marriage length requirement. In most cases, you need to have been married for at least 9 months before his death for survivor benefits to apply. There are some exceptions like accidental death or having a child together, but that's the general rule. And if you're still working while collecting survivor benefits before reaching full retirement age, the earnings test kicks in. Earn above a certain threshold, and Social Security will temporarily withhold part of your benefit. That doesn't mean the money is gone forever, but it does affect your cash flow month to month. So to bring it all together, a widow can absolutely receive her husband's full Social Security benefit, but only under the right conditions. The amount depends on when you claim, what he was actually receiving, and your specific circumstances. This isn't something to guess on. The difference between claiming smart and claiming too early can mean hundreds of dollars a month for the rest of your life. If this helped clear things up, do yourself a favor and subscribe to this channel. We break down Social Security rules like this every week in plain language, without the confusing jargon. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video.